Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Daysha and you are on Daysha's journey. Now I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like I never every time I think about what's it called it? An intro for my channel, I cannot think about one. Like I just be like hi. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I like that. Like that one just came flowing through. You feel me? So yeah. Welcome to Daysha's journey. I don't think that's how I said that. Whatever, you caught the picture. So today I just wanted to give y'all a little, like, I feel like it's gonna be like a part one. Like I don't think I'm gonna go all out throughout this whole story because I'm gonna be recording for like hours because I talk a lot and I end up rambling. So it's gonna be like a little part one. So today we finna talk about how I met my baby father. I'm telling this story for like purposes of just literally giving y'all my journey and like how it was for me and how I got to this point in my life. That's all. Sure, it might be a little entertaining, but that's not my purpose, okay? It's not even funny. I'm just laughing out of defense right now. It's not funny, but it's just a lot. It's so much that went down between that alone, bro, and how my daughter got into the picture and all of this stuff, how he never took care of her. Like it's just, bro, it's a lot. Like you think it's that simple, like me just saying it like that. It's like, oh, he's a deadbeat, got it, you know, like, but it's just like it's a lot. Like, so I'm just gonna talk about how we met today, and I guess like I'll flow from there. So the first time I met my baby dad, the way we met was on my prom night. I was going to school in Dover, Delaware. I was going to Dover High School, and I was going there from like March to June. Like I barely went to that school. Like barely. You feel what I'm saying? So I didn't know anybody there. Like I only met, like, I can count on one hand how many people I met there. So yeah, I might even post a picture, you know, how I looked on prom night. But anyway, like I went to prom or whatever, and I went to prom with my friend. Cause you know, I didn't know nobody, I had no date, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and I was still gonna go to prom. Like, I don't care if I don't have a date, I'm going to prom, okay? I always wanted to dress up. Like, I love the idea of prom. I still do. It's exciting to me. So yeah, I was going and I went. And that night I met him on the dance floor. Like I was just on the dance floor with my friend. We was, you know, vibing it out, dance or whatever. And this random girl, I don't know her name to this day. She just came up to me. She was like, hey, are you here with anybody? I'm like, no. She's like, okay, cool. And she just walked away. Like, you know, I was just like, all right. Then this boy, right, my baby father, I didn't know him at the time. He woke up to me. He was like, can we dance? I'm like, yeah, bet, whatever. So I started dancing with him. I'm from Jersey. He's from Delaware. So the way they dance is something different. Like, I had to get used to it. Type of thing. Like, I didn't know how to dance like that. Like, he was expecting me to dance like in his way, and I was expecting him to dance in like my way, and it wasn't working. But like, it was awkward, but then it ended up like flowing. Like he just stopped doing whatever he was trying to do, and I just, you know, did my thing. And yeah, he asked me for my number, whatever, so we exchanged numbers or whatever. But online, we did not exchange numbers. He asked me for my Snapchat, so I gave him my Snapchat, and that was it. Facts. Like after I gave him my Snapchat, like I walked away, and I ended up leaving prom early because, like I said, they dance differently. I didn't know what they was doing. Like, bro, I'm telling y'all, like, I'm not even trying to laugh them out because it's like the way they dance is cool. Like, that's a fact. Like initially it was like, what the heck are they doing? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Initially it was like, what is that? Why nobody laughing at him? But then after a while, I was like, oh, okay, this is just their thing. Okay. So I ended up leaving early because it was just like, I didn't know what to do, right? So, and plus I wanted to get ready for the after parties. There was gonna be like a bunch of prom after parties, and I never went to a party out in Delaware before, so I was like, I want to see what this is about. So I wanted to get ready, whatever. My friend from Jersey came down to visit me because she was she is really good at hair and makeup and all that stuff. So she came all the way down to do my hair and my makeup and to spend a good time with me for my prom. Okay, so she was out there, whatever. So we came back home from prom or whatever. We getting ready, whatever, and the girl I went to prom with, my friend from school, she's from Delaware too, so she knew what the parties was and all that stuff, right? So we was just gonna follow after her. But she said like the party that they was going to, like it was like full capacity, like nobody, they wasn't letting nobody else in. So in my phone I got this random Snapchat from this thing I never saw before. I never saw this Snapchat name before, right? And I'm looking at it and I saw this in it, and I opened it up and it was a flyer, and it was to a party in Delaware. I was like, oh, bet, like we got a hookup. Like I got some information about where this party is. Let's go. And she was like, bet. So I truthfully didn't even put two and two together that it was the guy from the dance floor, right? I was just looking at it like, oh, this is a party, let's go. Like, so we ended up going, whatever, and when we got there, he's standing outside, like, I guess he was like the one like to take money from people, whatever, because they be charging to get into parties out there. I mean, they do it everywhere, but it was just different because I wasn't expecting them to do that. But anyway. So he was standing out there. He was like, oh, wasn't you the one? I was like, yeah, you look, yeah, how you doing? He's like, how'd you know to come here? I was like, I don't know, I got this flyer. Like, it took us both, guys. Like, it took us both him and me, like, deep into our relationship to find out that flyer was sent from him, and he sent it to me. Like, because he told me, like, you know, a little disclaimer, he told me, like, he sent that flyer out to everybody in his contact list. Like, he was just trying to get everybody to come, so he just sent it out to everybody. And since I was a friend now, like, we at each other, like, I was a part of that. Like, he didn't even pay attention to who he was, you know, sending it to specifically. And I never replied to it. I just looked at it and was like, that cool, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, how'd you get here? And I'm like, how'd you get here? You know, like, yo, it was so funny. But anyway, so we wasn't like too much into each other's faces at that time. Like, literally, like, we saw each other, we was like, hey, how you doing? Boop, 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 bop. Cool. Then I went to the party. Me and my friend was both sitting there like, I don't even know how to dance. Like, I don't even know what to do. You just like sitting on the couch just like. So it was awkward. So then, like, this friend that I used to go to, like, there was another school I went to before Dover High. It was called Caesar Rodney. Like, when I first got out to Delaware, I was going to that school, and I met more people there. And there was this one person there that I met, and I'm not even about to say her name because I didn't want to just put her out there. I don't want to put her out there like that. I don't even know if she want to be involved. But anyway, basically, let's just say her name was Cheyenne. That's my middle name. Let's say her name was Cheyenne, right? So Cheyenne pulled up to the party. I'm like, oh, Cheyenne, what's good? I haven't saw you in so long. What's up? How you doing? And she's like, yeah, how you get here? I'm like, I don't know. I just got a flyer. So we chilling, whatever. We vibing it out. We, you know, drinking, whatever. And then she said, like, she didn't like the party. Like, she was getting ready to go to another party. And I was like, can we come? Like, we don't like this party either. Like, we were literally just sitting there. Like, it was just like it was, and from Jersey, we don't do that. We don't party like that. So, literally, like, I asked her if me and my friend come. She was like, bet. Like, so we pulled up, whatever. And literally on the way out, my baby father, like, I'm just gonna call my baby father. I'm not even about to put his name out there like that, because this is a nice beginning of the story, but baby, the way it ends is not pretty. So I ain't about to put him out there like that. I'm just not. I don't want no beef. I don't. So anyway, like, my baby father, like, he was literally, of course he was my baby father at the time. Like, this is literally the first day we ever met. So literally he saw me leaving, and when I tell you, he came out of nowhere. Like, out of nowhere. He was like, yo, where you going? Where you going? Oh. Like, literally, me and my sister, like, I call her my sister, like, the girl who came out to do my hair, my makeup, like, we both jumped. Like, we were just like, the heck? Like, where'd you come from, right? So he was just like, my bad. Where you going? Like, my baby father got these big eyes. Like, he like, where you going? I'm like, ah! Let me stop. But okay, so I was just like, I literally jumped like, yo, like, I'm like, we going to this other party. He's like, you coming back? I was like, I don't know, we might, I don't know. And he was like, okay, all right, see ya. And I was just like, okay. So we leave or whatever, we go to this other party. I'm not going to even give details of that because it's irrelevant actually to the story, but we had a good time. And then that party legit got shut down like 10-15 minutes. Like, we were only there for like 10-15 minutes, and then it got shut down. Like, that was the party that was over capacity. Like, they wasn't letting nobody else in. But we found a way in type of thing. And that party got shut down, whatever. So we was like, dang, like, what we gonna do? So we just ended up going back to that party where, you know, my baby father was at, right? So we went back or whatever, and we there, and it started getting more popping because I guess more people was coming to that one since that one got shut down, right? So everybody up in there, whatever. I still don't know how to dance like them, so I'm just over here just vibing. You know what I'm saying? They got, even their music selection was different. Like, I was just like, I don't even know this song, but okay, I'm feeling good though. I'm lit. I'm, you know, I was drinking and smoking, so it was just like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So literally that party ended up, long story short, that party ended up getting shut down, and my ride was now Cheyenne, who took us to the other party, right? So she, on the other hand, she's a very special woman. Like, she's a very special girl. Like, but she did not want to leave where the cop, like, because there was cops outside and all that. She did not want to leave. Like, she just rather had stayed in the house for as long as she could. And I was just like, we don't live here. Like, they're kicking us out. And I'm like, she's my ride. Like, we were like just kind of stuck in the house. And my baby father, he was still in there too, because that was his people's house. So he was chilling, right? So literally, this guy trying to pull up on me. Yo, I think I'm gonna insert that video. I might not, because it is irrelevant, but it's so funny. Like, literally, this guy was like really begging for my number. It was like, I'm not even hyping it, and it was just irritating me so bad. But I was laughing because, like I said, I was lit, and I was, you know what I'm saying, it was funny. I'm like, ain't no way this man really begging me for my number. Like, this is crazy. But literally, while that was happening, I see my baby father off to the corner, like side-eyeing, like watching, like I guess watching if I was going to give him my number, and I didn't. So right after baby boy left, I was literally like, just finally, like, I just took a breath, because I remember like that moment, like I was under so much pressure, like, and my sister, like, she was recording it like it was funny. So it was just so, like, I really don't like it when guys are like all in my personal space and I'm trying to tell them to back up. Like, that makes me like go crazy inside. Like, it's like I'm trying to be cool, but I just might punch you in your face. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, that's the God's honest truth, because you touching me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, back up. So literally, like, once he left, I was like, golly, right? So I'm talking to my sister, whatever, and my baby father was like, yo, like, come over here. And I was just like, at first I'm like, don't talk to me like that. But this face he made, it was just like, yeah, come over here. And I was like, okay. Like, I'm on the way. I went over there. Basically, long story short, we ended up exchanging numbers, and that's how we met. But that is not how we ended up together. Like, literally, after I gave him my number, like, we texted, I think, like, consecutively, like you know, like, back and forth type of thing for like literally like a couple of days. And then like one time he had FaceTime me, we fell asleep on FaceTime, but like you can just tell like he was like a player. Like, you can just tell that. Like, you can tell that one night he's going on the phone, he's falling asleep on the phone with one girl, and then the other night he's falling asleep with another girl. Like, at least me, I could just tell that. And I would never forget, like, literally that same night when I gave him my number, I was talking to my sister while we was going back home, and I was telling her, I was like, I don't think I should have gave him my number. Like, I just had this bad vibe. Like, I would never forget that, bro. And she can vouch. Like, she, like, bro, you have no idea. After I had my daughter and he was being a deadbeat and everything, she was like, you should have listened. I was like, what are you talking about? She was like, remember, you said you shouldn't have gave him his number. I mean, your number, but you did. And I was just, oh, snap. Like, that was the craziest part about it. Like, I was just like, I forgot about that moment, but she reminded me, and I will never forget it now. Like, it was crazy. But anyway, I just knew he was a player. So it was just like, am I gonna mess with him? Am I not? Like, am I just gonna entertain this or not? Like, it was just, it didn't matter to me. Like, I wasn't like full on attracted to him, but it was like, he's intriguing. Like, it was interesting to me because he was somebody, like, he lied to me too, and he told me he was from Jersey. So I was like, bet he not from Delaware. Like, it's a bet. Like, he ain't sound like he was from Jersey, but like, he said he was from South Jersey. So like, he said a spot, like, because he lived there for some time, but he's not from there. You know what I'm saying? He was born and raised in Delaware. But since he lived there for some time, he said that after I told him I was from Jersey. Corny. But, and honest, bro, I didn't even find out that he was not from Jersey until like deep into our relationship, basically. But that's, you know, I'll save that later for the story. So literally we was texting or whatever and falling asleep on the phone from time to time, and he started texting me like whenever he want, kind of thing. Like he wouldn't reply that often anymore and stuff like that. So I just stopped replying because I was like, I mean, like, I don't know, like I said, I already figured out that he was a player, and then now you not even giving me the same energy you was giving me like in the beginning. So it's like I'm not doing this, babe. I'm just not, you know. So and I had options. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I was talking to this other guy, and I was more attracted to him at that time. So it was like, I really didn't care. I really didn't. But the craziest thing about it was, there was one time I went to the beach with my mother, and legitimately, when I tell y'all, we was leaving the beach, and he was walking the boardwalk. Like he was walking, this is the boardwalk, right? And this is me and my mother leaving the beach. Like literally, it was like that. It was like that. Like we literally just ran into each other. It was crazy. And I was like, oh snap. And I looked at him, but I didn't want to say nothing because I didn't reply to him for days. Like he had texted me again too, and I just didn't reply. Like I was done replying to him. It was just, I didn't care. I was over it, right? And it was awkward because I didn't reply to him. I didn't know how he was gonna react or nothing like that. So I was just like, I don't know if I see him, but I see him. Ma, we going to the car? Did you? Oh, you know, trying to just make conversation with her, like, oh, you need me to hold your towel? Gotcha, I'll hold your towel. And she over here trying to, you know, clean her feet off because we just walked off the beach. So we literally standing right there. And I'm like, I don't know if he's gonna see me, but I'm just gonna act like I don't see him. I was one of those people, right? So, so literally he saw me. He was like, yo, Daysha. Oh my gosh, what you doing here? Like, like he was mad friendly about it. And I was like, oh, I'm just here with my mom. And basically, like we spoke real quick or whatever, and then he said hi to my mother or whatever, and gave her a hug and everything, mad extra. But I mean, maybe it wasn't extra. Maybe that's just how Delaware people are. I don't know. But anyway, he was like, you gotta text me, like text me back or something like that. I was like, okay, yeah. And then I didn't text him back, but he ended up texting me the next day or whatever, like you mad light skin or something like that. Like he was just coming at me or something. And then basically from then on, that's when I don't really remember how. Oh, he was like, I'm trying to pull up on you. I'm about to get my hair cut, and I want you to come with me. And that is what did it for me. I was like, you want me to come with you to get your hair cut? Like I was like, okay, I'm coming. So literally from then on, and that's when it really started. Like he was starting to take me more serious. I was taking him more serious. Like, so I'm thinking we going to an actual barber. He take me to somebody's house. So I was concerned. I was like, where are we? He was like, oh, my barber cut in his home. I was like, okay. But I'm still like on edge because I barely, like, I know you, but I don't really know you like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and then on top of that, like he had his friend with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was me, his friend, or his cousin rather, their cousin, and me. And I was just like, I don't know what you two niggas is up to. But what I do know is I can fight, okay? But nah, like it was all good and well. Like literally we went in there. The guy had an actual barber chair and everything. So I was like, oh, okay. You know, it was good. But crazy me, because I still went. I mean, but I was already in the car. Like, what was I going to do? Like, tuck out and roll? Like, I don't know. But anyway, so we ended up at the barber or whatever. He's getting his hair cut. I'm like, I like the way your lineup be lining up. Like it's just something special about your forehead, baby. Like you know when a guy get a fresh cut, it's just like wow, you know, like so I'm just like, oh, he is cute. Like because like I said, I wasn't all that attracted to him. Like I really wasn't. Like it was just like, yeah, he's cute, you know what I'm saying? And like the guy I was talking to before, like he was like, I was more like, I was already talking to him anyway before, like, you know what I'm saying? But we wasn't really like, we were like, it's confusing, I don't know, but like we ended up falling off or whatever. But before I even went to the beach with my mother, like me and him ended up falling off. But so yeah, so I'm at this barbershop, whatever. I'm like, yo, like he looking good or whatever. Okay. So he's starting to flirt with me because I guess he saw my face, because I was really like checking him out. Like I was legit like You know what I'm saying? So he just started flirting with me or whatever, and I was just like, you better stop. You know what? You can come back to my crib after this if you ain't got nothing else to do. You can come back home with me. Went a little fast. Oh, I hate that I'm being so honest right now, bro. But yeah, that's exactly what happened. He had came back to my crib or whatever. So we at first we was just going, y'all, I'm missing a whole part, bro. I'm missing a whole part. So before he asked me to go to the barber shop with him, like once we started texting again after the beach day, he asked if we can chill. So I was like, I don't know what to do out here. Like, you gonna have to tell me. He was like, well, I don't have a car, so I can't really take you places. Do you want to come over my house, or can I come over yours? And I was like, I guess you can come over here, whatever. Because my mom, like, she worked a lot, so like I was home alone a lot, and I was bored. So I was, I mean, why not? Like, you know. And I told him like he could come over or whatever, so he did. And literally, we did nothing. Like, we just literally got to know each other. We spoke or whatever. Like, we watched a movie or something. Like, it was a TV show, or the TV was just on. I think we just spent most of the time talking. Like, honestly, like, we was just having like conversation. But like, we didn't do anything. Like, I don't even think we kissed, type of thing. Like, we was just chilling. Like, legit just chilling. So like, that's what like had me be more comfortable to go get a haircut with him, because we already chilled. So yeah. Okay, I'm back. So don't mind the different background or whatever. I have company right now. But so basically I'm gonna tell like the rest of like, yo, I'm gonna leave y'all for the cliffhanger. I know exactly how far I'm gonna go into the story. So but okay, so what happened? Let me just get back into it. So right, like, we had that first encounter or whatever. We chilled in my crib before, like he been there or whatever. So like, I felt like it was okay to tell him he can come back over. And it was okay, I was about to say it wasn't planned, but I know myself. Like, what if I'm interested, I'm interested. Okay, so that's literally like, once that haircut was haircutting, I was like, oh, okay. 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 Yeah. Yeah, matter of fact, you can, if you want, like, you trying to, yeah, alright, man. So, like, I was bad. I was 18 years old, so, you know, we all did things when we was 18. Like, I think, like, personally, I am not, like, ashamed or anything like that. But it's just, like, I'm telling y'all these things that it's just, like, mad private. But, like I said, we finna get intimate on this channel. Like, I'm about to give y'all details. So, here it is. So, yeah, basically, like, that's what happened, whatever. Like, he came over, like, it wasn't like 1, 2, 3 equals 4. Like, you know, we chilled for a second. We played for it, all that great stuff. Bro, I'm sorry. No, this is just so funny that I'm really telling y'all this right now. Like, that's just what's so funny. Like, I'm really mad open right now. But we just gonna run with it. We gonna roll with it. So, anyway, that's what happened. He came over, whatever. Like, his cousin had came at first, but of course, my baby father was like, yo, did. So he did. Like, we was all just gonna chill because he was cool. Like, his cousin was cool. Like, so like, we was all just chilling and basically like listening to music and stuff like that. And then like, my baby father was like, yo, did. He did. So I was like, yo, bedroom. He was like, all right, bedroom. So we ended up going back there or whatever. We was chilling for a second, but you know what happened. And afterwards, like, I knew my mother was coming home soon, but like I was just very comfortable. Like, I was just very comfortable. And we both had a t-shirt on and our undergarments, but we didn't have pants on. So we were like cuddling like that, right? And my mother had came in and I didn't hear her come in the house. Like, usually my dog barks and everything. I had a little dog, her name is Bella. And she usually be like, rah, 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 like going crazy, and she didn't do that. Like, She didn't do that. So I'm like out of nowhere, my door just goes swinging open. I'm just like, oh, hey mom. Bro, embarrassing. Like, are you not embarrassed?
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Like, I was embarrassed. Like, literally. Like, so it was just definitely very uncomfortable. Like, she told him to get out. And yeah, so basically, though, like, after he left, like, this is about to get very detailed, guys, so don't, like, I hope YouTube don't flag me or something like that. But, like, basically, like, you know how, like, you know how, like, as a female, like, say you guys are practicing the pull-out method, and the substance isn't found on your body, so you kind of look for it on the sheets. I hope you guys are following me. I really do. If you're underage, just skip over this part, okay? So I was looking for the substance, and I couldn't find it. The sheets were very dry. And I was just like, so, I mean, I was like, maybe he didn't, you know, get to that climax. But I was like, no, I remember he did. So why feeling like, you know, I'm like, it's not even a little bit left. There ain't no stain, nothing, just nothing, right? So I'm just like, yo. So I texted him immediately. I'm like, yo, can you be honest with me? And he's like, yeah, of course. I'm like, did you pull out? And he's like, nah. And you would think, you would think, like, if this is your first time having intercourse with somebody, that you would pull out or that you would wear protection. But, like, neither one was done. And I was just like, what you mean, no? And he's like, oh, I thought you were on birth control. When did I tell you I was on birth control? All females are on birth control. I'm not on birth control. So it was very nerve-wracking for me, because I was like, no way did he just. So I'm gonna leave the story like that. Is that the time I got pregnant or no? I don't know. Is it not? I have no idea. You have to tell me. It's like, nah, I'm playing. You just gonna have to tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z. It's like, nah. I heard somebody say that before, and I'm just scaling it. But nah, facts though. I'm gonna leave the story right there, because that's basically, like, if I'm gonna name this story how we met, like, if I go on, like, that's not how we met. Like, I'd rather, like, go on from that point and rename the story. And plus, this video is gonna be hella long if I continue. So yeah, you're gonna have to tune in next time to see. You're gonna have to tune in next time to see if I was pregnant at that moment or not. Was I 18 and pregnant or what? Oh, let me stop. I can laugh about this because it's history, but at that time, let me tell you, I was freaking out. Like, I was shook. And on top of that, my mother was mad. Like, she was dead mad with me. Like, she gave me the silent treatment, like the illest silent treatment. So I couldn't even tell her. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't be like, Ma, I think I need a plan B or something. And I told him, though, I was like, you need to give me a plan B. He was like, I don't have the money for that. Well, you need to get that. You need to get them. You need to get the money for that, sir. You have to get it. You have to get it. But nah, he's smooth. Never got me a plan B. Like, he never did. What he did. Oh, I'm gonna shut up. But he did not give me a plan B. I was freaking out. I didn't know my cycle that well, so I didn't know if I was ovulating or not. I was freaking out. I never was in that position before. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I ever had intercourse with somebody, we practiced the pull-out method really, 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 really well, or there was protection involved. So to like be in that moment, guys, I'm gonna tell you, I was freaking out. Like, I was literally in my room by myself, like, cause at first I swore he was gonna tell me, yeah, I pulled out, whatever. Like, of course, like I just, you know, I did it in my underwear or something. I don't know, but like, he smooth told me nah. He was like, nah. I was like, what? Like, so yo, did you pull? Nah. He was so like direct with that, bro. I was just like, thank you for the honesty. Truthfully, I really am grateful. But my mind was doing this thing like, oh, what? But yeah, so you're gonna have to tune in for the next time to see if I was pregnant or not, and we'll see what happened next. So thank you for watching or whatever. Come back for more. Come back for the rest of the story. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share with a friend. Let's get into this. Let's get into this, and let's get into it. Welcome to Daysha's journey. Let's continue going down the ride together. Let's be family. Let's be friends. Let's be all of the above besides lovers, because I ain't loving on y'all. Let me stop playing. I'm gonna love y'all, but not like that. Not like that. Besitos. Bye.